There's a gym down the street charging $500 a month, and somehow it's fully booked, waitlist only. Meanwhile, the gym you go to, $20 a month, half empty. So what do they know that you don't? Because behind that shiny locker room is a financial machine most people never see. Some owners are quietly pulling in millions a year. Others go bankrupt in under 12 months. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly why. And you'll never look at a gym membership the same way again. Let's break it down. What actually makes a gym luxury? First, let's understand what separates a luxury gym from a regular one. A regular gym gives you a treadmill and some dumbbells. That's it. A luxury gym gives you a spa, a juice bar, a sauna, and a locker with your name engraved on it. That version can cost you $200 to $500 a month. Compare that to a normal gym, sitting at $20 to $40. So the real question is, how do they justify charging 10 times more? The answer isn't just the equipment, it's the entire business model. And that model starts with one massive expense. The real estate problem. That expense is real estate. A luxury gym needs at least 15,000 to 40,000 square feet, and it has to be in a prime location where people actually want to be seen. Prime location means one thing: sky-high rent. In major cities, that rent alone can hit $30,000 to $100,000 a month. And that's before a single wall gets painted. Marble floors, designer lighting, floor-to-ceiling glass, all of it has to feel premium. That build-out alone can cost $2 to $5 million. And all of that money is spent before the gym even opens its doors. Equipment and technology. Next up, equipment. Cheap equipment doesn't fly in a luxury gym. Every machine has to be a premium brand, the kind you see in fitness magazines. One single premium treadmill can cost $12,000 to $15,000. Now multiply that by 50 to 100 machines. Total equipment cost easily crosses $1 million. And these machines have to be replaced every 3 to 5 years. This isn't a one-time cost, it's a never-ending cycle. The staff problem nobody talks about now. Here's the most underrated expense of all: staff. A luxury gym doesn't hire regular trainers. It hires elite, celebrity-level trainers. Their salaries range from $60,000 to $150,000 a year. Then you need spa therapists, nutritionists, and concierge staff on top of that. A typical luxury gym spends $150,000 to $300,000 a month on staff alone. That's payroll before a single customer even walks in. Where the money actually comes from, so far, all we've seen is spending. Now let's flip it. Where does the money come from? The first source is obvious: membership fees. Say a gym has 3,000 members, each paying $300 a month. That alone brings in $900,000 every single month. But that's just one revenue stream out of several. Next is personal training sessions. Each session runs $100 to $200, and members spend heavily here. Then there's spa and wellness, massages, sauna, recovery therapy, and finally, the juice bar and retail, from supplements to branded merchandise. Combine all of it, and a luxury gym's total monthly revenue can top $1.2 million. The real profit margin. Now, the most important question: how much of that is actually profit? Revenue looks massive, $1.2 million a month, but the expenses are just as massive: rent, staff, equipment, marketing, utilities. Industry data shows the average profit margin is only 10 to 20%. That means out of $1.2 million in revenue, real profit is just $120,000 to $240,000. Everything else disappears into operating costs. In this business, scale isn't optional, it's survival. The hidden costs nobody mentions. Now, let's talk about the costs nobody warns you about. First, insurance. Liability insurance for a luxury gym is brutally expensive, because if a member gets injured, a lawsuit could be right around the corner. Then there's utility bills, pool heating, sauna, AC, lighting, all adding up fast. And then membership churn. Members quietly leave every single month. The industry average churn rate is 20 to 40% a year. That means every single year, gyms are scrambling just to refill the seats they lost. And bringing in new members means one thing: a serious marketing budget. The marketing game. Luxury gyms pour massive money into marketing. Influencer deals, targeted ads, exclusive launch parties. A successful launch campaign alone can cost $50,000 to $200,000. But when it works, membership demand can explode overnight. A real-world case study. Let's look at how this plays out in the real world. Take a major luxury gym chain charging $300 to $500 a month. They operate over 100 locations just in the US alone. Not every single location is actually profitable on its own. The real money comes from brand partnerships and premium retail. Relying on membership fees alone is a risky business model. The risks that sink gyms. Now, let's talk about the risks that actually sink these businesses. Number one, an economic downturn. Luxury is always the first thing people cut. Number two, overexpansion. Opening too many locations without checking real demand. Number three, new competition. Boutique fitness studios keep stealing market share. So, is it actually worth it? So the final question, is owning a luxury gym actually worth it? With the right location, the right scale, and multiple revenue streams, yes, it can be a goldmine. But depend only on membership fees, and it can just as easily become a financial trap. The economics are simple. Smart planning builds profit, and poor planning builds losses. Outrow. If you found this useful, hit like and make sure you're subscribed. See you in the next one, where we break down the numbers behind another business empire.